right, here we go. Let's talk about funding your deal. You see, you can build wealth in real estate even if you don't have any cash, even if you're starting broke. Now, how's that possible, you ask? Well, just because you don't have the money doesn't mean other people don't, right? You see, some people do have the cash, but they don't have the time to find the properties, or they just don't want to mess with them. Maybe they don't want to go out and clean them up or argue or negotiate or get a deal or that type of thing, right? That's pretty common, but they do like good returns. I mean, I do. Don't you? Think about it. And people like having their money safe. If you look about putting your money into the stock market, yeah, it's cool and exciting when it's going up. But what happens when it's going down? I got a buddy that recently put $100,000 in cryptocurrency, and as of right now, I think he's down 70. What do you tell me? 75 or $77,000 of his 100,000 is gone. Guess what? That sucks. I mean, how would you sleep tonight knowing you lost $77,000, right? With real estate, the house doesn't disappear. It's not a vapor. It's real. It's a hard asset. Now, I'm going to be showing you actually how this works. So let's look at a joint venture case study. Here we go. We found a seller that was in a financial bind. So he sold us his house for $44,000. And we spent another $7,000 in freshening the house. So $44,000 plus $7,000. That means we had to borrow $51,000. So we had a private lender who agreed to do a joint venture deal with us. What a joint venture is, that means they put up the money, we put up the know-how, we do the work, and we do the deal 50-50. Now, you can change. It could be 60-40. I don't care how you do it. I'm just telling you how we did this particular deal. So we had this house cleaned out, gave us some fresh paint, gave us some flooring, made it smell better. If I recall, it smelled like dog piss or cat piss or something. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that. It smelled like animal urine. Okay, so now we collected, when we sold this house on a lease with an option to buy. We collected $5,000 down, and we got a net rent after taxes and insurance. We made $10,500 over the course of a year. But guess what? Life happened to our tenant buyer, and she decided to move on and walked away. You know what? Doesn't it happen? It does. Sometimes people change jobs. Sometimes they get a divorce. Sometimes they break up with their other half. I don't know. Life happens, and she moved on. At that time, we had a lot of projects going on. I was busy, so I decided to list it with a realtor, and I collected after closing costs and commissions were paid on this particular deal. I collected $83,000 net after closing costs. Now, do me a favor, look at the house. I bet you've driven past a million houses like that one, haven't you? It's just your everyday average house. Not great, not poor, not rich, not the hood. It's just an everyday average house. Well, let's do the math. Selling price, we got $83,000. When you subtract off me paying back the private lender the $51,000 on this one, we had a net profit of $32,000. Plus, we collected $10,500 in rents. Plus, collected a $5,000 option fee, right, which was non-refundable. So this particular house brought in a net total profit of $47,500. Now, because this was a joint venture deal, that means we split it. That means $23,750 profit for our joint venture partner and $23,750 for us. Now think about it. I don't care when you're watching this. I don't care if it's Christmas. I don't care if it's your birthday. I don't care if it's summer. I don't care if it's winter. If you do the math on that, it's always nice to receive $23,000, isn't it? Now, you see, what we do actually benefits you and your private lender. Look what happens if you don't do this deal. Guess what? You both lose out big time. You see, if a lender doesn't put their money in a deal like this, they may put it in the stock market and lose it. They may put it in cryptocurrency and lose it, or they could be looking for safety. So let's say they put their money into a bank savings account. If a bank only pays you 3% interest, and you leave it in there for 2 years, that money, that $44,000, would only earn $2,679. Let's say that we're going to be kind to the bank and they lock it up into a CD and they get 4%. Ooh, big money, right? Over 2 years, they still only earn $3,590. Isn't that terrible? Guess what? If we were to only pay them 9%, let's say we weren't splitting it. Let's say we only paid them 9% of their money, they would still earn $8,276 on their money, more than double what a bank pays them. And the bank looks at them like, hello, come on in. We've got marble floors and 12-foot ceilings and fancy posters. Yeah, great, because they're making money off your money. They keep your spread. I mean, let me back up for a second. Look at those numbers. If you had to choose between making almost $8,300 or $2,600, take your time, think it over. Which one would you rather have, right? Now, you see, folks, if we don't offer them an opportunity, we're cheating them. In fact, if you know about this and you don't offer some of that opportunity, you ought to be slapped. In fact, drive on over here and I'll slap you. No charge. Now, in fact, if you're my friend and you don't show me, all joking aside, I'm ticked off. If I find out you're onto something good and you don't bother even to share it with me, I'm mad. Remember that joint venture deal? We actually split $47,000 on this deal. You understand that's over $23,000 a piece. Compare that to making $2,600 or $3,600, even the $8,200, right? That's a pretty doggone good deal. In fact, it's a tremendous way to get started if you're new and you're just starting off broke. We actually have a one-page presentation. But see, it's very important that you understand this. You cannot be a secret agent and succeed. You have to let people know what we do. In fact, it's awesome. We're not trying to talk people or recruit people to sell vitamin tablets and weight loss programs and shoe polish and all this other kind of stuff. No, guys and gals, we do real estate. Everybody needs a place to live. It's housing. It never goes away, regardless of who's running the economy, regardless of the president. It works everywhere. Well, maybe not where you live. It probably doesn't work where you live. No, I'm kidding you. It works everywhere. I believe that you should be sharing what we do with a couple of people every single week. You see, once people understand real estate funding, they like it. And they don't have to be rich people. You see, sometimes we only need small amounts, $7,000, $8,000, $10,000 to put together a deal, maybe give our particular seller some moving money, pay for the U-Haul, kick them out. Just kidding. Maybe catch up a few payments, that type of thing. In fact, in a few days, I'm going to be showing you our one-page presentation. And if you like it, I'm going to make it available to you for free. And if you can't afford free, that's just because you're stupid. I'm kidding. But we're going to give it to you for free and show you how to make the thing. It's amazing, and it will literally help you get more money available than you can put to work. Think about it. If you had $100,000 or $200,000 or $300,000 sitting in a bank right now, and I said, go make offers, and if you get one accepted, I'll fund it. If that don't light your fire, again, your wood is wet. Now, why is this good? Because people like to make money and they like safety, correct? So tomorrow, or maybe tomorrow, the next day, I'm going to shift in. I'm going to show you how interest rate lending works. So this is Mike signing off saying, hey, see ya.